Mountains covered with trees. On this bluff right here. Wyatt, look at this. It's going to drop into this. I know, but look at this. Look at this. I knew we were coming into the Madison right there. Right there is the valley where I should live.
Right on that bridge.
Oh, listen, if it was the West 300 years ago and you came here, you'd say right here.
Right here.
Right there, we're putting our house at the base of that, and we're going, oh.
No doubt.
All right, when you make it big, that's where I want to live.
We're right now in Lyons Bridge. It is probably a couple miles right above $3 Bridge. We decided to park here, but there's obviously a couple float fishermen there. And we're probably gonna walk upriver just because that's what typically Dad and I do when we're out in the East Coast. We always just fish upriver just because of how you can kind of sneak up to fish a little bit. You know, fish are naturally facing upriver for the food and stuff, so they won't necessarily see you as easily. Let's go ahead and hit the river. What you got?
What he wants from us. Oh, the sun's coming out. That's what I'm waiting on.
Getting excited?
Yeah, very. No, it did just get real.
It did?
Yeah.
That's what we're dealing with. We have a bunch of mountain ranges up top here, a bunch of float fishermen, and then Lyons Bridge. All right, we're just getting our day started here. The hoppers, right now we had about a week, or more or less a couple of days of pretty cool temperatures, and so a lot of the hoppers that ended up dying off is what they were telling me, and I believe that because the temperature's been so cold. Now we have two different flies. We have the first one is a rubber legs tan stonefly imitator. I'll show you pictures of that close up. And then we also have a little Prince, a Mega Prince stonefly imitator. Both of these we're gonna use, and also different shot vacs and some other nymphs as well. But basically, big stoneflies is what we're trying to imitate right now. We're gonna give it a go and see if it works out. Hope for the best. We have liftoff.
We're ready.
All right. My guess is it's probably a pretty nice one underneath that rock over there too. So we're dealing with kind of some rough water right now. I caught a little trout right behind that rock right there. I mean, there's fish out there, I guarantee it. But that's fast. I would, hey, take a chance. Go for the river runs through it moment. Go.
5-pounder in the river runs through it.
Hey, if you catch one, I'll be glad to film it and chase it down river for you. Yeah, but the thing is, that trout I caught was only a foot deep. Not saying that there's going to be a big trout there, but... Those beaver dam, those dams set up. Even on these, you'd be tempted to even go up to those rocks out in there in the middle right there. Okay.
Fishing at good water. This looks right, but...
Yeah, I know, you're probably right. You ready to catch a fish?
Yeah.
All right, so Dad and I just made a $3 bridge, and right now, down below next to the river, he's still up there hanging out. I would say, do you want to walk upriver on this bridge? Okay. All right, so we're gonna go upriver. Right beside us is the Upper Madison coming right out of that lake. I forget what the lake is called. It looks like there's some pretty good spots. A lot of pockets where a trout could hang out at. On the way down here, we just talked to some fly fishermen, and they said that the fishing has been pretty tough. They didn't really have a successful morning, which they also tried every fly in their fly box, they said, which typically is a telltale sign there was some hard fishing. We do have a fisherman up here a little bit, so we might just take this walkway. As you can tell, it's a nice walkway. The entire stretch for some distance yet, but we're gonna see if we can catch one. All right, we have a baits we have on are a mega stonefly Prince nymph, and then we also have a pretty good size, maybe size 8 or 10 copper john, red copper john. There's a nice hole up here. Want to see if there's a fish in it. Big fish one. Dad! He's going around a rock. He's going around a rock. Dad! Oh, broke off. That was a big fish, dude. Man, I couldn't do much. He was taking too much drag. Wow. Guys, that fish was 20 inches long, easy. There was nothing really I could do. I caught him right in this little, really fast water right here. He was in the fastest of stuff too. For you, because that's 2 bites I had so far, and even that's a bite that I had on the other spot too. And nobody's fishing this super fast water. That's what's interesting. I think that there's pocket fishing. I put that mega Prince, and then I have a red copper john. Did you put a red copper john on? Pheasant tail.
Rubber leg stonefish, brown.
That brown rubber leg?
Yep.
Nice. So I want to show you guys just a little bit about what we're doing here. We're having some good luck so far. We're up in Madison, right after the lake. The lake is up there, I don't know, maybe a few miles yet. There is about half a dozen to a dozen fishermen up on this upper section on the $3 bridge in that fish system. Some of you guys probably know this already. And what I'm doing is, this is late August from the time this thing is being filmed, and so right now the hopper hatch is kind of gone away because the temperature dropped so much, and so the hoppers aren't really here, and so we have to switch over to nymphs. And what we're using is a Mega Prince nymph. It's kind of a tan little stonefly imitator, and then I have a red copper john. Now I'm not sure what those 2 fish are on. You probably saw a little bit of clips of those fish that I had on just a little bit ago. I'm not sure which one they're actually biting because I never got to land on each one of them. But my assumption is they had it on the big one. That's my assumption. Now, I don't know that for a fact, but I've had pretty good luck on this early this morning. I caught one at another bridge. And what we're fishing is super fast water. We have some whitewater rapids right beside us, and there's kind of these calm pockets. And what I've noticed is a lot of fishermen, or the fishermen in front of us, are just fishing the pockets, and they only caught 1 or so. But I've been fishing 3 different spots, and I caught 2 fish at those 3 different spots in the fast-moving rapids. And that's where I'm thinking these fish are at. Yeah, maybe I don't know why. I can't imagine, because in Pennsylvania all these fish are in these small pockets, but I hear it's a little bit different. Out here, they are in the fast-moving water. Maybe they're used to that. I don't know. But we're going to head and see if we can catch some more here for you. Stay tuned. This is some very, very fast-moving water. That with the first fish. It's a white fish.
Trout. First fake trout.
First fake trout, he says.
It's going in.